At first, I thought this video was going to go much differently. I was getting so tilted with Khonshu, I couldn't get Khonshu to show up in hand. My opponents were getting the crazy nut draws where they were discarding Iron Man with the first Ghost Rider and reviving a 12-power Iron Man with Khonshu, while I couldn't even draw this stupid card. I was getting so tilted, and I thought of the title that I love Khonshu, but Marvel Snap hates me, because I was having a great time when I did get to play Khonshu, but the game was just working so hard against me, and none of the decks were performing consistently. I was losing ranks. I went from 68 all the way, or not 68, 98 all the way back down to 93, until I cooked up this deck, and we just reached infinite with it this morning. Last night, I recorded some games. This morning, I recorded some games, and it just consistently puts out great amounts of power and is a ton of fun to play. To me, that's the most important part, is that this deck is just fun, and it's unique, and it surprises people. So if you want that, you can snap and really put out power that people aren't expecting. I am loving this deck. It was a weird roundabout way of getting here. I have this other deck that I've been meaning to make a video about, kind of titled, "This deck combines my two favorite archetypes of Discard and Victoria Hand," and this deck just relies on Swarm to be the benefactor of that. Well, after trying some things out, as you can see, I've got 4 different Khonshu decks that I've been trying, right? I've got this reliable Dracula Khonshu build, which is, okay. I've got this one with Wong that I was trying, and then I got this one that was like the nut draw, can you get a Black Panther or an Iron Man back at 12 power? And it just was not working. It wasn't consistent, and it was super frustrating. And then I cooked up this deck, and it has just been extremely fun to play and performing extremely well. As I mentioned, I went all the way back down to rank 93, experimenting with those other Khonshu decks, and then between last night and this morning, climbed back up and just reached infinite this morning with playing only this deck. It is that good. I mean, I'll tell you this, right? I started to play some games on my phone as I was experimenting, and that's where I saw the magic in this deck. So then between last night and this morning alone, I went 21-8. That's a 72% win rate and up 20 cubes, which is just awesome. It is so much fun. I have loved this deck. It is probably my new favorite deck, and I'm not going to be playing anything else but this. Khonshu is here, which is phenomenal, and then has also got all these other great cards. So it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. It's a Victoria hand deck combined with Khonshu, which puts out incredible amounts of power between the likes of Swarm and Helicarrier, and I think the game-winning card here is truly Helicarrier. Where all these other decks that I was playing, Khonshu was really the win condition, and you need multiple win conditions for a deck to be consistent. Like even this deck, classic reliable APOC Dracula discard. You have multiple win conditions, okay? Dracula is obviously the win condition, discarding APOC as many times as you want as possible. Well, you can also Dracula your Proxima Midnight if you need to. You can also just play your Apocalypse because you don't draw a Dracula. You can also get Morbius particularly big, right? You could discard Scorn with your Dracula if you need. You've got other options that you're not locking in your win to 1 6-cost card of Apocalypse, where all these other decks, excluding this one, these 2 decks in particular, if I didn't really draw Khonshu, I wasn't able to put out power in another location. Yeah, sure, I could put Black Panther on a Wong and win that location, but I wasn't winning another. So Helicarrier is that second win condition, and it's pretty great. If you get Khonshu up to 12 power and you revive a card, you'll see some games which are just incredible, and you win that way. The other nice thing about this deck that I quite enjoyed, that I found really challenging with the other decks, is that you're trying to balance with your targeted discards, discarding Khonshu the right amount of times, and discarding a targeted card that you want to revive with Khonshu without diluting your discard pool with other things you don't want to revive. And so you got to be really careful, and it's awkward to play things on curve because you don't want to discard your Choline Wing with your Moon Knight. You want your Moon Knight to discard your Khonshu, and then you want to use your Choline Wing to discard your Brood to bring that back, whatever it is, right? So the curve gets awkward in those situations, where here the curve isn't really awkward outside of not trying to hit Morbius and Victoria Hand. Everything else, you don't really care if you discard, you can bring it back with Khonshu. But also, your targeted discards, you're going to have plenty targets in your hand between Scorn, Swarm, and Helicarrier. The nice thing I found here is that there were multiple games with other decks where I got Khonshu up to 12 power. Amazing. I'm so excited to play Khonshu. The animation is one of the coolest things ever. Well, guess what? I don't have a card that's been discarded, because all my other cards are discard cards that I didn't play, or they were Proxima Midnight, which jumped to the board, or they were Scorn that just came back to the hand. I've got nothing to revive. okay, well, I want to discard Swarm in this deck. I want to play as many Swarms as possible because with Victoria hand, there's 0 5s. Well, they also enter your discard pool. They're not like Scorn or Khonshu or Apoc where they return to your hand. They are considered discarded, they enter your pool. So you can revive a 12-powered Swarm, and it works out perfectly. The reason the Helicarrier is another win condition is because if you're not getting the draws, if you're not getting Khonshu drawn, if you're not getting, Proxima down on the board, if you're not getting Morbius down on the board, but you do have Victoria hand, even if you don't have Victoria hand and you discard Helicarrier, it's like, okay, you're not getting the cards you want, you don't have your win conditions, well, here's a bunch of other options that you can try, and you'll probably win. In fact, one game, I was just devastatingly behind. It was not working, and then I discarded a card. This sadly was on my phone, so I can't show you the video, but I discarded Helicarrier. One of the cards that it gave me was Galactus. I had done that with Corvus Clave, so on turn 5, I played Galactus and won the game. It just works really well. And is a lot of fun, as you'll see, and surprises people. I don't think people are expecting that. In addition to all the fun shenanigans that Khonshu is already bringing, this deck is just extremely fun because you've got those cards. It just compiles everything that you need for a discard deck to be winnable and for a Khonshu discard deck to be winnable, where if you're not drawing Khonshu, you still got win conditions. If you are drawing Khonshu, great, you've got Khonshu discarded, and you've got cards easily accessible in your discard pool that you don't care. You're not trying to target a revive from Khonshu. You just want to revive something at 12 power. Yeah, sure, somebody could revive an Iron Man and go over the top of you. In fact, they did that once. I went against an opponent who was playing the Regis Surfer deck. They got their Iron Man back at 12 power, and I still won because I'm just able to put out more power across the board more consistently than a deck like that, which is trying to be extremely targeted. It's fun. Please play the deck. It's extremely enjoyable. Enjoy these games as well to see just how ridiculously fun and impressive this deck can be. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everybody who subscribed and helped me reach the goal of 1,000 subscribers. I feel like we got to set another goal because people are just so incredible. I feel so grateful for all the kind comments and people have left. Like, I can't believe that I have been so lucky, so blessed to be on the nicest side of the internet, where people, in addition to responding to help me achieve a goal, have also been extremely complimentary and extremely kind to me and in congratulating me in achieving that goal. Anyway, I feel very, very lucky. But enjoy the deck. It just got me to infinite at a very easy, consistent pace. But more importantly, this is just really, really fun. It's just everything I love about Marvel Snap in the deck, and Khonshu is probably my new favorite card. It's just so much fun. So enjoy the games. I'm excited for you to watch them. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, the Nexus again, back to back. Oof. Ooh. I don't want to hit Khonshu twice because I want to be able to Modok, but I want to potentially hit their Khonshu twice. Okay, they got 2 cards in hand. What are the chances they're both a 6 cost? Dang it. Okay, I just helped him out. This is perfect. Let me just Modok next turn. We'll leave 2 in hand. Well, that goes up to 4. And we're going to play Khonshu here. So we'll have, hopefully he revives here. So we want to Swarm there. I think we want like that. Yes. I'm glad they both missed. There we go. Swarms in the Hellcar maybe come back at 12 power. Dracula, those are going to be big. What? That is in their deck. Okay, well, Dracula's gonna get huge, but we still win anyway. Misery, are you kidding me? What a cool cook they got going on. That is really clever. Well, this is not great. Oh my gosh, they're about to get extra energy. This is definitely a risky play, but you know, what can you do? Are they playing the Regis build? They are. Ooh. This will be interesting to see what we get. See what we draw. What's in our discard pile? Moon Knight. We don't have Victoria Hand.
You won't need this anymore. All systems go.
Okay. This might just be crazy. Let's see, this is 2, 3, 4. We're good there. Let's see what happens. Holy moly, we're not even going with a Khonshu. I mean, Khonshu is only 8 power. I mean, well, maybe we did it. They got an Absorbing Man and an Iron Man. Did they get Khonshu? They did. Where's Iron Man going?
I am Iron Man.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Everybody's playing the Regis build. Yeah, what's with these deck? Like, they're just boosting the Darkhawk stocks or something? Ooh. Ooh. We could get Proxima there. Rip me. We won't draw. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we will draw. Negative deck, I'm thinking. Vic gets Colleen. You know, let's just go for the ramp. Why not? We'll get rid of one of them. Perfect. Not perfect. I needed that for disruption. It's Surfer. We're doing it. Boys and girls. We're doing it. Yeah. Why not? Let's see what happens. Are you kidding me? Is this game real? No way. I mean, this is crazy, but we won't get Sasquatch out, so. Take an Enchantress or Rogus and we're cooked. But this is so much fun, we gotta go for it. That's a lot of surfers. A rock. Okay, so we just gotta stack as much as possible. Oh, let's see, we can't do that. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're winning right easily. They can't get 3 power cards in there. So we just gotta go for the gust. Oh. This is nuts. I can't believe this game. Are they really going for it? Are they sticking around? I thought it was about to start the animation. I mean, I'm not even playing Khonshu, but man, this deck is so much fun. I mean, the Khonshu, there's been a few games where he's just clutch, and it's super fun. Like, our Moonstone, though? Are you kidding me? Let's see what happens. I'm willing to risk it for an 8-cuber. Really? I thought maybe if this was Sebastian Shaw, but you think you're gonna win on that? I mean, you're getting pretty close. By 2 points! Wow. Surfer puts out numbers. Ugh. I mean, good thing I need to skip the turn anyway, but... Interesting, okay. Do we risk the Colleen on the Scorn? I'm gonna say no. We can just do that next turn. Glad we waited. We're actually gonna do it this direction. So we can hit the Khonshu once. Oh, sadly it doesn't get the... Oh, it didn't have a buff, never mind. From Wakandan Embassy. The mirror matches left and right. Ooh, anti-venom. I haven't seen one of those. Okay, let's see. We could hit a Helicarrier, Khonshu, or Swarm. Wish I had Corvus right now, but... Okay. That's what Khonshu's bringing back.
I'm coming for you.
Okay. This is interesting, that's for sure. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Ooh. Okay, we'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Gore. Goodness, I don't know if we can beat this deck. Please top deck Victoria hand. Bummer. Oh, maybe I'm not. It's gonna be just enough, right? Are you kidding me? Whew. GG's. What is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? Whatever. Oh! We do like that. However, that Red Hulk is scary. We're gonna have to deal with that the right way. This is almost too easy. Because we'll just get more Victoria hands. Okay, well, we're filled up on the right, which is a bummer, but... They're also filled up on the right. Man, I really want to draw Morbius. But I think this is how the story goes. What did I hit for them? Laufey. What a weird cook. 2 Marvel Boys is big, though. Yeah, that's huge for them. Yeah, I think that's what's best. There's just so much power. That also refills our hand. Hold up. That's more. I'm not winning on the right. It's going to send something over there so they don't get even more power. Makes the tiebreaker a little bit harder, but does that really matter? Like, is the... Because we gained 13, which is 3 more than this. However, we lose 4 by playing 2 cards. So this is the way to do it. Yeah.
Victory.
And just like that, we reached infinite.